Hello everyone, this is Pholtos playing A Link to the Past, a Minimalist. Last time we made it to the Dark World after defeating a Garganom, and today we shall travel to the first dungeon of the Dark World, and between episodes I went ahead and farmed up to max bombs using the throwy Cyclops bomb dudes, and then I hit a tree and got a fairy. So that's what happened. And now, after that, we shall just walk on over. There's not much to do to start off with, so we're just going to straight up go to the first dungeon. And then from there, gotta watch out for Mr. Wiggly Wormbag. And from there, we'll hopefully do alright, because, yeah, I needed to farm up bombs for a specific purpose in this first dungeon. It's going to be very important. Here's Kiki the monkey. I will give you 10 rupees. Now let's head on to the dungeon, Kiki. Keep those guys at bay and take them out without letting them get too close. Always a good thing. And now we head on up here. And Kiki's like, hey, pay me 100 and I'll open the door. And then you just hand him 100 and bam, he takes care of your problem for you. What a nice monkey. Thank you, monkey. Here we are, dungeon 4, I guess you could call it, or maybe 5. So we're going to start by going this way, I guess. Head on down here. And there should be a key over here. Alright, now I'm going to quickly dodge because I don't have any way to deal with those projectiles. Now, I don't think there's a... Oh, it's over here, isn't it? Yeah, there it is. I don't think there's a reason to go to the right, but I'll go ahead and go to the right anyway. I'll hit that twice because of over here. Though I could have technically gone through the middle door, because this thing moves. Now I'll go ahead and go this way so I can go over here and let's be careful of these guys, but since I can long-range projectile spam, I don't have to worry about them too deeply. Now this red guy, like I've mentioned in the past, he can only be hurt by the power of love, also known as a bow to the face. You know, same thing. You know, Cupid tells you one thing, you know, that's how it works. I'll take care of that guy. This guy's gonna split in two, but that's okay. And now, this is part of the reason I went ahead. I'm gonna grab the map this time. This is part of the reason I got bombs. Specifically, this door. This one I'm just opening so I have access to fairies if I so choose. There's another bomb for me, thank you. Let's go ahead and go over here and grab this key. Now then, I can't go that way, obviously, as I do not have the means to, but I can just go ahead and use the magic mirror to warp back to the start. Very simple and effective method, and the quickest way I can think of after getting that key. Alright, now that we've gotten that key, I'm gonna go ahead, enter here, and then, let's see, yep, I'm gonna go this way. Lay that down. And now we can go ahead and access this lovely thing up here, which is the way to get to the big key of the dungeon. Then I might as well just grab the compass, because why not? It's right here, if I remember correctly. If not, this is a big, small key, but pretty sure this is a compass. Nope, it's a small key. Okay, cool. Let's get that guy out of our way and then quickly escape the floor here. And now we're back where we were. Take that guy out without letting him get close. Now, I'm going to have to be careful about one of the dudes in this place who is going to be like, hey, I want to run into you on a falling bridge. And I'm just going to be like, no. So I'm just going to grab this compass. Oh, wait, no. The compass is somewhere. Also, I almost died. Now, I can, I think, conceivably save a small key Yeah, here's this place. I'm gonna grab this, grab that, and then I'm gonna reset the room. And the reason I did that was because there's gonna be another small dude. And there he is. Yeah, that was what I wanted to be careful at. I don't want to take damage if I don't need to. Oh, like I said, I don't want to take damage if I don't need to. Oh boy. Alright, bombs. I knew there were bombs in chests somewhere. Let's see here. Whoop. Now, since I got the big key, I can go ahead and open that up. I'll go down there and grab what I think is a small key. Yes, very good. Gonna need one of those. Okay, there's the hammer. Now, what I think I can do at this point is just head to the end of the dungeon. Though I will go ahead and take a look on the right side first. Let's see here. Just need to get back through this maze and then head to the right. I want to try and save this key because I don't want to do shenanigans. Yeah, this should be the compass, and then there's going to be another... Yeah. I might as well go down here. Oh yeah, there's a small key over here. I can just do that. I might as well use this opportunity to farm up some rupees. Because I'm going to need rupees later. Actually, fairly soon. So yeah, I want to get to at least 500. A single arrow! Now, there are ways to farm rupees outside the dungeon, but since these are here, I might as well just go ahead. Ah. Alright, I believe I'll just ignore that whole area right there and just resume this path. It's a little bit lengthier, but all in all, saves me a key or two. Now I need to hit... Actually, no, I could go to the alternative path, honestly. Oh well. Oh, red guy. No dude. I do not appreciate that damage. This is fine. I could have gone back through that path and... Wonder if I should do that anyway, though I think there are 3 hearts here, so... No biggie. Go ahead and pushy this all the way up here. I believe I want this way. To save myself a little bit of a pain in the neck coming up shortly. Gotta go ahead and do that. I forgot how flimsy the mimics were too. Yep. So it's right here. And here is another example of why the bow and arrow is a requirement. You need it for this. Which I believe is explained somewhere in the dungeon is a Sahasa Salad note about the eye here. And that uncorks our way forward. I believe I'm gonna need the hammer. I'll go ahead and use this to go ahead and rush that. And there's another key. Nope. No key. Okay. I think I can just skip this room and just head to the... Oh yeah, I need to actually fight the stuff here. Okay, just about done. There we go. I could have lit the fire and dealt with it that way, but this is fine too. Now this one's the spot Except it's not a pot at all, but I mean, who's counting? And there we go. Alright, so we're gonna ignore the hammer, and we're just gonna chuck bombs at this guy. Oh, that's a terrible one. Oh, okay. So, you know, you wanna dodge those. Now, whenever you see his tail start to wiggle, you wanna sit in his face. And yes, bombs are the best option you have for this guy, because, you know, it easily gets his face. And then you just want to pepper his face with arrows as soon as he stops moving. Whoa, and I forgot he does tag team things like that. Woof. I think I just killed him. This is sad. Alright, try number 2. Here we go. I did it! Yeah! Take that, Helmarock King, if that is your real name. Yeah. Hitboxes! That time I managed to outdamage him before he could hit me with anything crazy. I have no idea how much damage this guy actually did to me that first roundabout. But it was crazy how I didn't even beep. I just died. That's just something I gotta be careful of from now on. Because of this, I can now do the thing. This world used to be shiny. But then, Ganon came over and he was like, I don't care to keep this place's upkeep. And then he made the place super dirty and didn't do the dishes. It was terrible. And now he wants to take over the other side of the coin and not do the dishes over there. We gotta get the maidens together to take care of this fiend. Because this place is becoming really messy and the dishes must be done. Do you understand? Yes. And thus, we have defeated that dungeon. Alright, so with that dungeon done, let's go ahead and do a little bit of cleanup. Sounds like a lovely thing to do. So we'll start by save quitting, returning back in. That'll bring us back to the pyramid, which is fine. Now, if you want health right away, you just hit this tree. You'll get a fairy. You can block these guys' almighty spear attack, but man, those guys just took out their own person, man. So we have a couple things we're going to want to do here. We'll start by being able to go down here. So I'm going to have to take care of that guy just so he doesn't get in my way. I'm going to make a funny shape in this because I feel like it. We're going to head over to the left. Up above us is my old house on the light side and the dark side of things. That is the almighty bomb shop, which we will be visiting eventually, but not just yet. So the big thing that you want to do after getting to this point is going up here and saying hello to a tree stump. Hello, tree stump, how are you doing? I enjoyed playing the flute, but then the flute was like, shoot, and then here's a shovel. So now we'll go ahead, switch over to the... Oh, right, I might be in a bad spot. Can I move up quickly? No. See, this is a bit of a problem with this area. I'm gonna warp immediately, watch. So what I need to do is head more this way. This should get me out of the range of doom. Okay, now I can go ahead and dig here, and now there's 2 flutes. Isn't that interesting? Now with our almighty flute, we shall... Well, typically you'd talk to the flute boy, and he'd be like, thank you, go to this place, and you play the flute for my old man, and then the old man will tell you that if you play the flute at the cockatoo-doodle-doo, then that'll do a good thing. But I'm just going to skip all that, and hopefully the flute boy will be able to remain in his half-tree state, but he will probably transform into a full tree even without me doing my best to prevent it from happening, because it is a sad state to be in. So we'll go ahead, play our little fluty flute here to get this. And now we can use the flute to warp around. Now what I'm going to do is as soon as that goes away, I'm going to play it. There we go. We're going to go down to here. This is the reason why you need the flute, by the way. The only way to reach Dungeon 6 is to warp to this location. Anyway, I was thinking I would want to get a little more money, and a good place to gain money is the second rock over here. So first I gotta deal with these stupid birds. This place just has money just littering under these pots. And I believe this guy gives you more money, but I only need a little bit, and I'm not gonna take this guy's money. It's hard-earned. One more trip should do. And then we'll go to our next little bit of adventure. Okay. I'll gain a little more just to be on the safe side. I believe it gives rupees, but I'm not gonna risk him actually having a Pizza Heart, which I don't remember. Hello, red guy. Bye, red guy. Alright, next stop will be number 8. We'll dodge Mr. Explodey Blimp, whom is like only in this video game and is never in any other video games, unless I misremember. Head on over here, use our mighty bomb. This is one of the other reasons why the bomb is required, because you gotta be able to go in here, yo. And we're gonna go grab a thing. It's a thing you wouldn't expect to be required, but it is. It's an ice rod, you know. We'll use it at one point. But I figure I got the flute, I might as well do a little bit of wandering to get a couple things we need. Now, this next thing is something you absolutely have to get by this point in the game, otherwise you literally cannot do the dungeon number 2 of the Dark World. So let's go grab the almighty Floopers. Yeah, that's their name, it's Flooper. Yep. Now you could get this at any point, I think after the second dungeon in the Light World, but given the cost is one issue of these, and just, you know, the general out-of-the-way nature of this one. I also passed the almighty waterfall on my way up here. You know, I thought I was holding the right button. Man. That has a fairy in it that can upgrade your shield to a red shield to block projectiles. And has the almighty... I went the wrong way. I think it's down here. Actually, now that I think about it. So, it gives you an upgraded boomerang and an upgraded shield, neither of which is something I can use. So, I'll just get hit by that because I feel stylish. And thus, we enter here. I want the flippers. Okay, you can have 500 rupees. Here you go, buddy. Oh, ha ha! One pair of flippers coming right up. I found this in a mysterious magic music note box, and it's like, wow. And then I was able to sweep. Coins for Wario. Alright. So I think that will do in terms of optional stuff. Next time, in the wonderful world of Zelda Land, we shall go to Dungeon 2 of the Dark World and see how that goes. So till then.